right next to the fence of the great mysterious reflecting pool that is half full, half empty, still under construction. Who the hell knows what exactly is going on? What a drama that has been. And live on Land Speculation as we explore DC tonight, we have a special guest, a first of its kind, real life in the wild duck encounter. Land and...
Hi guys, it's Jeanette.
It's Jeanette, Land and Jeanette together live in Washington, D.C. What a crazy, crazy world this is. Big world becoming a smaller world, and lots of tourists right alongside us. It's a hot, sweaty, steamy night with lots of gnats flying around. Goodness, there's lots of gnats flying around. I wonder if those are catching the camera right now. Wow, okay, we are live on Land Speculation, heading toward the Lincoln Memorial, and we've just passed the White House a little bit behind us. And I think that was me. In the background. We've got fans watching us live here off in the background. So if anybody's here, drop a hello in the chat. Normally it's Jeanette that says hello in the chat first.
Yeah, I can't say hello to you all, so
Jeanette's not in the chat because Jeanette is like, we're actually chatting.
Hey Moniker, I see you.
Oh, you have the chat?
And
Why do I not have the chat?
Will.
Oh, you have the chat.
I have the chat.
Okay, so who's in the chat?
Moniker and Will, so far. I gotta hit top, or not top, the other thing.
Okay, well, my phone's, for whatever reason, like not exactly, it's not showing the chat. So you're gonna have to be like the steward of the chat here for us. So Monica and Will, congratulations, you guys are medal winners tonight. Do we give Jeanette a medal for being live in person on Land Speculation on YouTube? I think that merits a pretty significant medal.
That's kind of a crazy way to earn a medal.
Wow. Okay. So
Moniker says, "Oh my, Land and Jeanette legs."
there's trouble a brewing here, guys. And so we have the reflecting pool to our left, lots of dogs in front of us here, and then this big new memorial they have built. They have 41 million names of all of the veterans of the American Armed Services on screens. I guess there's some way they are planning to display them all. We're going to check it out, see how this works. It's all
I believe
up
it
ahead of
scrolls
us.
around, and then if you at home or wherever going online, you can look up a service name and see if they're on there, and then it gives you a code. And when you're here, you can ask for that code, and it'll put it up on the big screen, and you can take a picture.
So you can become a celebrity on the big screens, or I guess your relatives can become celebrities, or whoever you look up can become a celebrity. So there's a lot of scooters.
There are tonight.
They're everywhere. Of course, what did we expect? It's the middle of summer. It's a Friday night. It's Washington, D.C. And, oh, now we're getting beeped and buzzed at again here. More scooters. Look at that. I don't think that's allowed to have multiple people on one scooter.
I don't think so, but I've seen it several times today.
Yeah, well, who follows the rules?
Right?
So, if you're here, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing to the video, appreciate that out of the gate. This is Land Speculation on YouTube. Those likes help us out with YouTube. The subscribes help you guys know when we're on. Check our description for the links to our Discord, as always, where you can chat us up after the stream. The Duck Fund, where you can send us all your money if you choose. Or the sister channel, Land Ducks International, where you can see our various live footage from around the world. Maybe we'll have some to upload after hanging out here together in Washington. So again, we are live tonight on the streets of DC. Land and Jeanette for the first time in person ever.
Yep.
It's amazing. That's been like a long time.
Yes. Never thought I'd make it here, but I did.
So Jeanette is here in DC, and I was asking Jeanette earlier, does it feel like, having seen DC now for 6 years, does it feel more familiar or more like you're in a new place?
It's like a new place, because perspectives are very different in real life. there have been several things where I've commented, oh, I thought this was rounder, or I thought, I didn't realize there was a ramp there,
And nighttime versus daytime, I guess, makes a difference. And
Yes.
it's hard to convey spatial definition fully on a video. Wow, look at this screen thing they
Yeah,
have
see,
here.
it's the names or the stripes.
Oh, yeah, they got
And
the...
then on the end, they'll put up a big name.
Wow, look at that. The names of the service members are on the stripes of these big flag screens.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, same down there.
Okay. This is cool. We're gonna check this out up close. See what this looks like, and then of course the Lincoln Memorial is behind it. I've not been down here since this has been up, so this is exciting. Again, right here in front of the Lincoln Memorial, and then reflecting pool in its, I don't know, half finished, damaged state over there. But yeah, here we go. You got the names of service members up on the flag here.
Not
See
just
them.
present ones, but ever. that
Not
have
just
ever
present
served.
service members. All service members ever. They said there were 41 or so million people. So I guess it's going to have to rotate to get them all up there.
It does flip every now and again. You'll see it rotate.
And again, there is the Washington Monument context. So, yeah, we got to figure out how to do this. Exactly. These big flag things. We got the police, we got the National Guard, we got all kinds of excitement here in DC tonight. So I don't know, how do you do the code thing?
Hey, Quiet made it. Hi, Quiet.
Quiet Castle, thanks for stopping by.
And Norman Patterson.
Norman Patterson. Awesome to see everyone.
Internet God's here.
Internet God.
Sorry, guys. I was looking at where I was walking and forgot to look at the chat.
Internet God is usually, well, when we stream earlier, Internet God is usually first, but falling down on the job here. All right, how do we do the...
What?
Well, we got to figure out how to do this. What is this line of people? Is these people in
Waiting,
lines for the...
waiting to look up their names.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing it now.
Okay, we're not doing it now. Okay, should we... So the options here, Jeanette, are we can either do the Lincoln Memorial, we can spin back to the Vietnam, we can spin back to the Korea.
Let's do Lincoln. We're
Okay,
here.
we're going to go to the Lincoln Memorial, right here. A lot of dogs.
There have been a lot of dogs tonight.
What is this?
Thank you.
People...
Music.
Music. Oh, it's like a
I'm guessing.
stage or something? It's chaos. Oh, and then we got planes trying to not crash into things. All right.
Go upwards.
Okay, it is 88 steps up to the Lincoln Memorial. And they finally got rid of that big, really ugly ramp thing they used to have here. Remember that ramp that was...
Yeah.
It's like they I guess they finally renovated it. So the undercroft is now accessible. Did not used to be. There's like a whole room underneath the Lincoln Memorial that you can go visit now.
Yes, Quiet. Having so many dogs around is rough. You know how Land loves his dogs.
Rough. R-U-F-F, rough. Ah.
Smaller steps than I expected.
Well, one small step for... Small steps are good, I guess.
Guys, the camera does not do this justice at all whatsoever. I am not kidding you. I've been watching these streams for what, 6 years, 5 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And The camera does not do it justice.
I think it looks better on your phone than my phone. Why is that?
I don't know.
Has the mosquitoes? They seem okay. Are you getting bit,
No,
Jeanette?
not a bit.
Usually they bite the out-of-towners.
Yeah, no. I eat too much garlic. They don't bite me.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Internet God had a bat fly by him.
Bat. Yeah,
Don't eat the bat, Internet God. Don't eat the bat.
you might cause... I shouldn't say it.
Or is it clear?
It's very slightly lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever noticed that before on the streams either.
We are here at the Lincoln Memorial. A lot of MAGA hats around.
A lot of people today.
All right, this is Abraham Lincoln. He was the 16th president of the United States.
Internet God's loving it. Seeing it so close. You know, Villagenac, we are not going in the pool. Definitely not. No matter how much garlic you give me, I am not going in the reflecting pool.
I would do it. It's pretty hot.
How much garlic do we have to give you?
I think if I could just shower like the second I get out, I think I would swim across the lake.
Yeah, no, quiet. Land did finish a bottle, but I had a mocktail.
Yeah.
He did. He literally did. And then he had another one after that. Okay, he didn't finish that one though.
The bottle had less than a glass left in it.
Yeah, I
Need
know. But we're not
context.
telling them that. Shh, be quiet. Thank you, Norman Patterson.
Norman, you're extraordinarily generous. I very much appreciate that. Buy some ice cream.
Did you go flying today, Norman?
Lincoln High. Okay, well, I don't know. He's like a statue. Hi. It's a little weird talking to a statue. Abe?
No, it's not. I've been talking to everybody I come across,
I guess
which is kind of freaking Land out a little bit, I think, you guys.
Jeanette is a very friendly person. And DC is not normally that friendly of a city. So Jeanette is challenging the city to...
And they've stepped up to
They
it.
have. They have. Actually, people have been pretty friendly.
Everybody's been friendly.
Yeah. So there is Abe Lincoln. Hi, Abe. You look a little stoic. Given that you saved the Union and are widely regarded as one of the most beloved Americans and maybe our greatest president and one of the most consequential figures in human history, you seem a little bit stoic and out of it. Like, why don't you look at me and pay attention and smile at me? No, you're just going to keep looking off into the distance? I guess you can't change it.
So he looks straight at.
Yeah, he spends all his time looking at the Washington Monument.
That's unfair. Well, and the planes. Maybe he's watching the planes. He saw me land.
No, he landed over there.
Oh, well, never mind then. Did we circle? I don't know.
Maybe. But he's probably wondering where he came from. It's not a bad view, it's just the same view all the time. If you had to look at one thing in the world all the time, what would you look at?
I had to look at one thing all the time?
Yeah, oh, you want a view of your husband.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Closer, though.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Apparently we're going to take Lincoln to a show.
Oh, yeah, Lincoln, I heard he was a fan of the theater.
And Will's writing us a poem. Norman's going flying tomorrow. He's a pilot.
Okay. see. This is
Thank you.
quiet. There's some special instructions here. Please show respect to quiet. There's Abe. He's got big, squared off feet. Let's see how squared his shoes are. The cool thing, like the fashionable thing right now when it comes to loafers, is to wear like very pointed or curved loafers at the toe. And so these squared off wafers are very out of date. Then again, Abe Lincoln did die in 1865, so he just doesn't have that fashionable shoes right now.
Are those supposed to be books?
Yeah,
on
they're
the
kind of
ends?
like they're symbolic. Yeah, they're
Okay.
books. Because he's a very learned, thoughtful guy.
Yep.
But he looks sleepy, doesn't he?
He does from this angle.
He's got like eye pockets there.
How old is he in this statue? Does that make sense? I'm not sure that sentence made sense.
Well, younger Abe did not have a beard.
Okay,
In fact,
so
for
he's
most of his
older.
life, he didn't have a beard. I think it's definitely older Abe.
So yeah, we get tired when we're older.
Yeah.
Lincoln needs a shoe shine. Quiet says.
Well, I mean, some of his, I guess his shoes aren't that shiny. They're just not very fashionable shoes. Well, actually, I don't see the second shoe. He only has one shoe on, I guess. There is the backside of Abe.
That's cool. They didn't cheat out on the backside. Just make it flat. You know, they finished the statue all the way around.
Yeah. I guess in theory you could move the statue. That'll be like National Treasure 3. They're going to steal the Abe Lincoln statue. Very heavy.
There's a meme somewhere of the chair empty and that draped over it, and Abe gone because he got up to run.
Well, he'd probably be a pretty good runner. He was a very good wrestler, but he probably would be a pretty good runner. At the end of one of the Planet of the Apes movies, Abe Lincoln became like an ape.
Good grief. Quiet, I would never look at another man's backside except my hubby's.
Well, you're kind of
Okay.
doing it now,
Yeah.
obliquely. How does it feel to have to the man in the duck suit? It is awfully hot in this duck suit.
I will say that inside here is very, very humid. It was nice outside, but in here there's no breeze and it is very humid in here. So land in the duck suit has got to be roasting.
Oh yeah, it's very uncomfortable, but you know, I make sacrifices. Well, there's the Gettysburg Address. I assume they haven't changed the words since the last time we were in here.
Remember the picture?
Yeah, it's hard to. There's a little bit
Yeah,
of
it
glare on the
wouldn't show
picture.
up. There's a picture up there, guys, but it really probably doesn't show up well at all. No. Let's see. The man on the left is getting a shoe shine. I don't know. I can't tell.
It's a little tough to tell what's going on
It
up
really
there.
is. It is very hard to see. That needs to be refurbished.
It's a bunch of
badly.
people. Yeah, they got to change the lights on it.
Uh-huh.
We got a couple of eagles here, all splayed out, showing us their full bodies. Since he's in a duck suit, when you both went out for drinks, did you put it on Land's bill?
Nice.
Religion Act, I'm not sure I understand.
No, the other poem was clearer.
Yeah. Obama, grasp mine hands. Why have white black chalk in your hand? Will ya? Yeah, I don't know.
Do not plant Obama. We don't need any more of him.
When does like Malia Obama become old enough to run for office?
I would have no idea.
A few more years. You're gonna
I still think Hassan Piker's going to run.
Yeah, well, we could have 8 years of AOC and then 8 years of Melania.
Ugh.
Or
We'll
Malia.
never get AOC. Not enough people will vote for women.
Not enough people will vote for AOC.
Or AOC in general. Sharpsburg. Moniker says we're supposed to go to Sharpsburg.
What's in Sharpsburg, Moniker?
Hi, America First.
Jeanette, very famous. Jeanette was already famous. Do you feel more famous now?
No, I don't.
Okay. Jeanette already had a great deal of fame.
I like saying hi in the chat. I kind of miss that.
You can still type.
Yeah. Too awkward on a phone. I've tried it on the phone. For me, it does not work well. Too old.
Photobomb people.
Yep.
Accidentally. I'm sure I'm in a lot of people's photos.
Oh, I know.
Like,
yeah,
if they ever get that like facial recognition, right?
Yes.
I'm sure I'm going to be in like thousands of people's photos.
Yes. Let's go to that side.
There's one.
All right, and this is the second inaugural address. Lincoln's second inaugural address here, much wordier, but very impactful. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and in all nations. Very good writer, that Abe.
Malia can run for president in 7 years.
Okay, so yeah, so we could have 8 years of AOC and then 8 years of Malia.
There are tons of people here, Quiet. And scooters. Land's about gotten creamed a couple of times on by scooters.
Well, if we get like plowed over by a scooter, that'll probably be pretty good content. So.
Yeah.
Keep making sacrifices for
I'll grab the phone. Record it.
What's going on here? These people are going in with the cops to the secret side room.
Ooh, they were naughty.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've been saying hi to all the cops.
Jeanette's trying to build some goodwill here. Yeah, there are a lot of people around. You know, you don't usually stream quite this early. It's also like, people like when it's hot out. Like people like to be out when it's really, really, really hot.
We almost got rained out.
We did almost get rained out. It was very precarious.
Wow, that was an amazing scream.
You want to scream really loud right now?
No, thank you. I meant the child.
Okay, Jeanette and I are going to scream at the top of our lungs right now in 3,
No.
2,
No. No.
1.
Nope. What happened to you not wanting me to get arrested? Now you're the one who wants to get arrested.
That's free speech.
Man, those flags look awesome.
Yeah, they mask how bad the reflecting pool looks right now, which is good, but they do create quite a majestic scene there with the Washington Monument behind them.
Yeah.
And again, the flags are comprised of the names of service members who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces, which is pretty cool. Of course, it's a rotating list, and I guess there's a way to enter your own relatives into the names to be shown. So we'll try to figure out how that works. later on. A little bit of traffic going on over here. There were a whole bunch of police lights earlier on the mall, and I don't know what was going on. Somebody was up to no good.
Jerry Carter's joined us.
Jerry Carter, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by here on Land Speculation on YouTube.
Let's see if I missed anybody else.
America
that's
First,
Yeah.
1776. Hey there. Well, the horses are gone for the night. There are horses down here. They just take them away, and they shelve them away for the night. I presume for their nightly beatings. I don't know what they do with the horses at night.
Well, if you're going to listen to Neil Young, you got to listen to Porcupine Pie. That's the only good Neil Young song. I think that's Neil Young. Pretty sure.
He's got a couple. No, Neil Young's got some better stuff.
No, Porcupine Pie is
The
awesome.
best one?
Oh my God, yes. Hey, quiet. I did get to touch it after all.
We need to clean up these columns a bit.
Hey, Flavors of the Forest Garlic. Good to see you again. I came to visit land in DC.
Flavors.
You missed us talking about garlic.
Oh yeah, we did talk about garlic. We consumed an entire bottle of garlic seasoning before we streamed today. Just to like get our senses right. I would recommend everyone do that.
Flavors of the Forest Garlic. Is it okay if I put your website on with our members' YouTube's closest? I know you don't have a YouTube, but we can put you on that way. America says.
How could you eat a whole bottle?
No, she said
No.
our breath must be nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's what we're going for. We wanted to carve some among the other tourists.
Yes.
So this has been closed for a long time, but we can now actually see the back of the Lincoln Memorial again, which means we can see Robert E. Lee's house there at Arlington National Cemetery, at the end of the bridge. So the end of the bridge is going to be where Trump's going to build his arch. And the arch is designed to frame the view to Robert E. Lee's house, which is pretty dark here at night, but you can see it faintly there in the middle with the flag. That sits in the middle of Arlington National Cemetery, which of course is dark all around us. But if they build that arch, it'll help like concentrate the view. And the horses, I guess Trump was very proud of these horses. They just refurbished the horses. They do look very shiny here at the entrance to the bridge across the Potomac River.
Jerry Carter says, finally, together at last, proof that land is real. Yes, and he is really in a duck suit too.
It's true. I offered Jeanette a duck suit to come out in, but it is like 90-something degrees.
This is Nebraska weather. It feels the same at home. Actually, it's more humid at home because they're still irrigating, and so I'm literally surrounded by huge corn fields that are breathing out moisture and being watered constantly. So
you wear the duck suit at home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's about half of our audience wears duck suits at home because one of the things about the creator mode is you get to see all the pictures of all the people watching.
True.
Yeah, so it's about a 50-50 split between people that wear duck suits while watching us and people that don't. So if you're one of the ones that doesn't, you might think about joining the crowd. Some of you watch naked. That's a little weird.
It's a choice. So DC?
That is Roslyn, Virginia.
Ah,
That's across the Potomac
right,
River.
Right. That's the river. Right.
Yeah, that's all the defense industrial companies like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon have their headquarters over there because they're so enormous that they can't fit in D.C. So they build their offices over there in Virginia.
Gotcha.
So, it is like poignant here that the Abraham Lincoln Memorial sits here in Washington, D.C., and right across the Potomac River during the Civil War was a slave state, a Confederate state. And so again, that was Robert E. Lee's house there on the top of the hill. So like the Civil War hit home for the folks in DC.
Yep. Hey, Spy Man. Good to see ya.
Spy Man, good to see you. Nightbot's confused as always. We have Land and Jeanette here live in Washington, D.C. So if you haven't dropped a like on the video, you have to give 2 likes tonight because we have Land and Jeanette here.
No, you got to give 3. 1 for the duck suit.
Oh, duck suit. Yep, yep. So you got to make extra channels, do whatever you got to do. Like, subscribe. Check our description for all those links as always. We are watching the scene here in Washington, D.C. here on the back of the Lincoln Memorial. Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh. Your duck suit may be busted.
That's not us. This is
Oh,
other
yeah,
people.
that's somebody else.
Yeah. Kind of quiet back here.
Everybody went poof.
Oh, it's like a mysterious back room. They took some people into the mysterious back room.
You know there's a cop in there seeing the camera peep up and over the edge.
I'm sure we are already on the FBI's radar from all of our...
Yeah, honestly, yes.
FBI
That's why they
streams.
were in front of my hotel.
That's true. That's
Yes.
true. There was definitely a police presence keeping an eye on Jeanette at her hotel.
Yes.
Okay, the flag is popping back out here.
Flavors of the Forest, you can't see the duck suit. Land doesn't want to dox himself.
Yeah, you can. Man, look at all those bugs. We're down here in the swamp, so it's a little buggy. Hey, Abe.
Gary, I do not wish to say cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese?
I don't know why.
We're supposed to say that?
Apparently,
Cheddar cheese.
because of my accent. I don't have an accent. You have an accent. My voice is normal.
Okay, but what does your accent do to the word cheddar cheese?
I don't know. Why it says if you've seen one duck suit, you've seen them all.
No, that's not true. 'Cause some are mallards and some are pecans, and they're all a little different. But still, we gotta keep some aura of mystery here.
Man, what a view.
So this is the view toward the Washington Monument, which is poking out there, 555 feet high. Reflecting is only half full right now, but at night it looks pretty good actually. It is reflecting the Washington Monument. And there is the Service Members Memorial, sponsored by TIAA.
Quite. I've been up since, what time did I get up? I think 2:30 my time, and since I changed time zones, I'm very confused. So no, I haven't had a shower in a while.
Did you sleep on the plane?
No. As I keep telling you, my head was plastered to the window the whole way. I barely got any crocheting done. I thought I would get a ton done, but I was way too fascinated. Oh, pro tip, you guys, if you're not used to flying and you have to take 2 planes, pick one side of the plane for one trip and the other side of the plane for the other so your neck don't get sore.
All right, so here is the up close of the National Military Monument USAA's tribute to those who served. Since the day they united on the fields of Concord and Lexington in 1775, more than 41 million men and women from all walks of life have served our great nation. This monument, a living testament to over 250 years of American military service, displays nearly every one of their names and honors all who have taken the oath to protect our freedom at any cost. So, all 41 million people that served at Lexington and Concord depicted on this monument.
Hi, George. Good to see you.
Oh, they're swapping out the names. That. That's cool. We're still gotta figure out how to do the names. We're getting like just a little bit of spitting rain right now. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a deluge. It's Lincoln Memorial again.
I'll stay with her.
Okay. It blocks the view because the Capitol is like right there, right there. I think. That's there, right?
You're gonna take a quick peek at the Vietnam?
What's that?
You're gonna take a quick peek at the Vietnam?
By the way, show the line.
Oh wow, yeah, this
Yeah.
is a popular thing.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I reiterate to you guys. So we have these guys here all day, all morning. They have a hard out.
These are all people waiting in line to, I guess, enter their code to get the names of their selected people up on the
Here on the end. See
here on
it?
the end of the.
And then you can go up
Military
there and
Memorial.
take a picture and a selfie or something with the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, that's cool. It's hard to. There are names showing up. It's hard to get them to appear there on the
Yeah.
video, but.
No exceptions. So I want to just try to make sure you guys are in the back. We're going to try to move this slide as quickly as possible, okay? I just want to make sure I give you guys a heads up. Also, this is going to be here.
I think you can do it till 10 p.m. That's what they said.
Okay. I'm going to try and come real early. I don't know when they start, but
I think it's
I
8
figure
a.m.
It'll be quieter in the morning.
So we're now going to head over to the Vietnam Memorial. See how crowded that is. But speaking of lots and lots of names of military service members, Vietnam Memorial kind of started that trend. So we'll see what that looks like here at night. So they do it the old-fashioned way. They got these little phone books full of the names. You have to go flip through.
All these people died. Names of all the fallen 1959 to 68.
We have this additional memorial there to the service members that were not satisfied with just a list of names. They wanted actual people, so they built their own little separate memorial there. All right, so welcome to Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah, quiet. I have family on there as well.
Used to have a big thing every Memorial Day. All the Vietnam veterans that were still alive, or at least a lot of them, would come in motorcycles and descend on DC.
Jerry's comment. Why my thumb?
If I need you, I'll let you.
Jerry says, when you become a moderator, Land takes you on a personal tour at some point. That's true. I'll take anybody on a personal tour whether you're a moderator or not, but, you know, just let me know. Landspeculation@gmail.com is the email address. I think I just swallowed a gnat.
Oh, no. If
Well,
you're not a germaphobe, you want some water?
no, it's just,
Okay.
it's protein. You know, it's good
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. Moniker says Enid bought a touring Vietnam wall and installed the 80% replica at the airport. That's really cool.
Really? 80% replica? That's pretty huge.
Yeah. Honestly. Back off that way. Show how tall.
Okay, this is how tall it is. There's tip of Jeanette's hand. She's reaching as far as she can. So what do you think? That's probably, 8, 9, 10, 11 feet here maybe. There's like a roach or something on the, oh God, yeah, it's like a cockroach on the Vietnam wall. Like the wall is shiny, but the carvings, I guess, make for climbable surface for the cockroaches. Well, that's a sign. Maybe it's time for some insecticide or something.
Jerry Carter, I get steak dinners at home from cows that grew up like right next door practically. So, you know, I'm not going to eat steak dinner here. I did have fried chicken and a mocktail, and Land finished a bottle of wine.
I think I drank from 3 bottles of wine today.
Wait, when was the third? It must have been before I got here.
Well, we pre-gamed and then we went to the... Because it was just 2 bottles that we pre-gamed.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did open the second one. That's right.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, so the same type of wine, so I wasn't counting it, sorry.
There's the Capitol poking up, just barely off in the distance.
Let me go with this. How am I doing at keeping up with you, by the way, Lan?
You're doing great.
Turn.
I have to remember that it's hard to like read my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make turns. Mrs. Land's pretty good at reading my mind.
Well, that's because you're married to her.
Yeah. It's just things where you're trying to like mind will someone to do something, and then you realize, oh, well, I can just tell them.
Quiet wants to know my first thoughts in getting to DC. That Land was right whenever he says that the distances are deceiving. They really are. On stream, it doesn't, look like he's walked all that far. He really has. My other thoughts, let's see, you put on seatbelts in Ubers, which I don't know why, but that's just weird to me. I don't.
Seatbelts in Ubers?
Yes. I don't put on a seatbelt.
I mean, it's
at
still
all,
a car.
so-
Like, there's
Yeah,
still.
but I don't wear a seatbelt.
In fact, they have extra incentive to drive recklessly because they're getting paid for it.
They're getting paid to drive recklessly?
Well, they're getting
That's
paid to complete the trip. They get paid the same amount no matter how fast they complete the trip.
True. Okay.
It's like, the taxi driver's a professional, but, you're still in a car.
Can you read Jerry's? Or do you read
Jerry's?
this stuff?
Okay, Jerry says, I wonder if Land is as handsome and athletic as the legends say. I don't think any legend has quite done me justice. I would encourage everyone to spread even greater legends far and wide. Like,
Monica wants to know, can Mom win today's chat and actually get the 3 cents?
boy, that's a good question. I don't know, that's up to me.
It actually won't pick me because I'm not chatting at all.
Well, you can
So
chat.
it doesn't know that I'm here.
You can just type gibberish in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a ticket in Nebraska if you don't wear a seatbelt too. That doesn't exactly mean anything. They kind of have to see you first. And if there are 3 cars on the road when I'm on it, it's shocking. It's rush hour.
Well, how robust is Uber service where Jeanette lives?
None where I live, but I probably could call one from another town, you know, the next town, 2 towns over. It'd be 2 towns over. I can get, what do you call that when people bring you food?
Oh, like Uber Eats or
Uber Eats.
Grubhub?
Yeah, Uber Eats. I can get Uber Eats. Apparently, I never have, but that's what somebody said.
I bet you're paying a premium on that.
Yeah, yeah. Almost double, I hear. Oh, plane.
Okay, that's a Southwest Airlines plane. That means that's like a particularly not very diligent. I don't know. Probably the pilots are diligent, but it's just it's
Turn around.
Well, we went through the memorial and then we walked back toward the Lincoln.
I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the.
It's all circuitous. It all goes the same place.
After Land and I had walked for a bit, went to dinner. He finished off wine. We had leftovers, so we went to drop them off at different places. And I realized I have no idea what my hotel looks like, so, you know, finding it's going to be interesting.
We're just going to, after the stream, we're just going to try all the hotels in town and just hope one of them hits.
Yeah.
We've got a room key. It'll probably work at one of the hotels. Let's try all the rooms.
Yeah, Will, I am from Nebraska.
Really?
I'm not sure if it was a question or a statement. It's hard to tell sometimes.
I think of all the facts we've established here on Land Speculation on YouTube, I think the fact that Jeanette is from Nebraska is it's like one of the foundational facts. Man, wearing a suit out here tonight, that would be an experience.
I think we got more human when the sun set.
Yeah, well, it's because the rain was supposed to be passing through, and then it didn't, so we didn't
Right.
get the rain to clear it out. But DC is humid, and we're at the very bottom of the swamp right now.
DoorDash, that's it, quiet.
Oh,
Like
DoorDash.
that.
Am I wrong?
Okay, here's another line of people waiting to submit their names for the military wall.
Yeah.
You can also get a free Bible course. All right, we'll check out the Korean War Memorial here.
It's the 2 of us again.
All right, everybody this way.
Nebraska, it's not for everyone.
Seems like there's been like an outsized Nebraska presence today, though.
We have seen several. The planes are almost as numerous as the sirens.
Well, I don't think that airport would be allowed to be there if it weren't so convenient for all the Congress people.
Yeah.
Like, they force it to still be there. Because otherwise, it would be like an hour trip out to the nearest other airport. All right, so we are entering the Korean War Memorial. It's opened 14 years after the Vietnam War Memorial. 53,000 American service members died during the Korean War. Those names show up on the military war memorial, but this is to honor their specific sacrifices. You can see them here in the jungles of Korea.
A smaller version of this at the military museum in Seward.
Specific to Korea?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like this. Just not as many, and in a small room.
Now, what you have in front of you, 19 statues, going up a rank status, looking everywhere in kind of map. The church my colleague today. That 19 blackberry statue. Now look right behind you. You see statistics regarding this war. Look how many Americans dead. I like that.
A lot of tours.
Really cool dichotomy of design. Something very simple in the black box with white writing, and vice versa. Something very, very, very elegant as today's wall. We also designed those spaces after people he served with in the second.
And you see how many are missing? 8,177. Look how many UN forces are missing. Captured. 7,145. United forces. 90,970.
Here's more names. Korean War.
Couple comments we missed.
All right, what do we got?
Jerry Carter wants to know, doesn't DC have a speaker's corner where you can stand up and say anything you want?
I kind of like anywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say free country.
That's like
you can do it
America.
Anywhere.
But yeah, in front of the White House. Of course, the White House has been under construction with the ballroom, and I guess they're redoing like Lafayette Park too. But the whole, like, usually in front of the White House is just all kinds of people on megaphones screaming all kinds of stuff. I don't know how productive the discourse is. It's just people screaming things. But usually that's where people do it the most. But that's all closed right now, so I don't know where people are doing it. It sounds like there's some megaphone activity behind us. People are talking with their scooters.
Moniker says junior officers in World War II fought all the way through Vietnam. Brutal decades of war between conscripts.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you kind of forget how close the Korean War was to World War II. It's, you know, like, and by modern standards, you know, how many people do we lose in Iraq? Like 4,000 or something? Like, in Korea alone, we lost 53,000 people. Like, the standards, I guess, in the American psyche of tolerance for, you know, bloodshed in our foreign wars has changed really substantially. We don't have quite the palate to shed life for our country anymore in the way that we used to. And it does feel like the era of, I mean, I can't even imagine a war where we had hundreds of thousands of Americans signing up for the military to give their lives anymore. I just don't know if those days are behind us or if we just haven't had that existential of an enemy since way back. But it's amazing. It's amazing that we had 420,000 Americans die during World War II. It's an unbelievable figure. And the country's about twice as big now as it was then. So it's like almost 1 million people dying in a war.
What is this building?
So this is this is like a national park building, and they bring out the horses. It's like a horse paddock for the horses that I guess do crowd control in the National Mall. So during the day when you come here, you can go and pet the horses, and the horses will talk to you, and you can talk back to the horses. It's like Mr. Ed. They're very friendly, I think.
Quiet Castle says, land speculation, you are kind of a tour guide as well when you share a live stream with us.
Well, we can always share more.
And apparently Will has been spying on me in Nebraska because he's in intelligence.
Oh.
Stop it, Will.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like, singling people out unless you have like a legal reason to do
Yeah,
so.
spy on everybody, not just me.
Yeah, yeah. Man, what are these bugs? Birds or whatever they are.
Birds. Pretty sure.
Well,
They're noisy.
this is like running like the sort of creepy part of the mall,
True.
which is it's like not much of a moon, is there?
Well, it's cloudy.
Yeah, the clouds ate the moon, so there's no moon, which means it's especially dark and
Can we go to
mysterious.
that?
Yeah, we're gonna go to that.
Okay.
It's mysterious, like
You wouldn't believe how many times I've said that to Land today. Can we go to that?
if there's a way to get there, it doesn't involve swimming.
Swimming. Cool. Oh man, when we were by the Lincoln, I wanted you to show me how sometimes in some of the older streams especially, you would go to visit the Lincoln Memorial and you'd be like walking in water and trying not to fall in and things.
At the Lincoln Memorial?
I thought so.
Is that... Oh, I think it's when we go to the Jefferson Memorial.
Oh, maybe it's the Jefferson.
Yeah, well, we could do that tonight. That's quite the adventure. That wasn't like... while I do seek to make entertaining television here, that wasn't because I was trying to make entertaining television. That's because it's actually really hard to get to the Jefferson at night.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, we can go on an adventure. So this is the mysterious, like, cult memorial thing. This is actually a memorial to DC veterans of World War I. It sits here, little known, Pantheon-like, Romanesque.
There's a keyhole
There's a keyhole?
right here.
Oh, okay. Do you have the keys?
No, actually. I left my keys at home.
Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll try. We'll give it a try. Oh, I think it's like plugged. I think it has like dirt in it.
Dang.
Oh well.
We tried,
We'll never
Chef, we
find out
tried.
the secrets of this mysterious thing in the ground.
Yes, Quiet, we saw 2 DC ducks at the World War II Memorial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame because the reflecting pool has been drained, and Constitution Gardens is also empty because they were using that. So the ducks are in a tough spot here. They got to go to the World War II. They got to go to the Capitol reflecting pool, or they got to hang out like in the tidal basin. So I feel very bad for the ducks right now. They need help. So I would encourage everyone to send us your donations to the Duck Fund so that we can help the DC Ducks. check the description for the link to our Buy Me a Coffee link in order to do that.
Jerry Carter, the National Guard, was with us earlier. I got a picture of him because, again, I talked to everybody. It's going to drive Lamb nuts by the end of the week, I'm sure, but I talked to pretty much everybody.
Well, I think it's a good idea to buy yourself goodwill with the National Guard, just in case, just in case things get a little out of hand.
Them or I?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's in store for us. Wow, it's like a dirty ceiling.
Yeah, I noticed that too. They need to dust.
This memorial needs a little bit of work, I think. But it's a nice, cool little side memorial here in DC.
I don't know. Are there Goodwill stores in DC?
Goodwill stores?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never sought one out. I bet there probably are.
Not in this area, I would say.
I mean, I don't think on the National Mall. I don't think they like
Yeah.
having retail stores in the middle of the National Mall. But
Except gift stores.
gift stores. They've kind of tried to drive out like most of the chain stores in general. A lot of the fast food stuff has moved out. It's mostly fancier stuff now.
Oh, you guys, I got to use the bathroom in the Trump Hotel.
Jeanette used Donald Trump's bathroom. Was it decked out fully in gold?
It was not, well, the handle was. The handles were. And like the thing that holds the toilet paper roll was gold. The spindle. The toilet was plain porcelain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They had a memorial to Donald Trump's toilet that made it seem like it was all going to be in gold.
Yep. They lied.
Well, there's a few that say wait. Either that or
There's one you run into that says wait, 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 and that one just cracks me up. I want that to be my ringtone.
this one seems to be beeping like the bomb's about to explode.
Cool. As long as it doesn't get faster.
Oh, we can go. Just gotta go fast.
If we get arrested for jaywalking, just blame me, chat.
Man, if the DC cops are arresting people for jaywalking when there's like the teen takeovers happening, all the other crime stuff that happens in DC, you're pretty upset about their priorities.
Jerry Carter says there's really no one left alive that remembers World War I. His niece thought the Germans invaded Pearl Harbor. Ouch.
The Germans invaded Pearl Harbor, like a ground invasion. Be really tall, walk across the ocean floor. Yeah, World War I was a while ago now. Not too many people still alive who were veterans of World War II anymore either, which is a shame. All these great sacrifices and great lessons of our past gradually falling by the wayside to history. And I don't know.
Turning?
We're turning. We're going to go see Martin Luther King here.
Hey, John Celeste is here.
John Celeste, just in time for Martin Luther King. Good to see you, John Celeste. here live on the streets of Washington, D.C. Land and Jeanette in an historic intersectional live stream.
Hey, stupid Maria! That's what hit me!
Man, what you?
Ah!
Oh, that's what it is. Out of the mountain of despair, a son is home. Is that the mountains? Out, give someone out of the mountains. Yep. Well, maybe we should do a petition to.
Jerry Carter
have
gave
more
us a
light
swan.
at night.
A swan? Are swans good or bad? I think they're pretty. I've heard they're kind of mean. All right.
Gather around, baby. When everybody with me is gathered around.
Here is Martin Luther King Jr. staring out, cross-armed, paper folded up tightly in his hand as he looks out across the landscape.
Now, one thing that a lot of people like about this Martin King Memorial is that someone from China was chosen as a couple. Named Lee Gregson, Lee Von Sean, I call him Master Lee. Now, the grammar speaks 5 languages, one of which is Chinese. So the way to pronounce the name, Lee Sean. And a lot of people like the fact that Martin King's arms were folded. Like I said, it gave the appearance of a common dictator, that someone was bench. Now, there are at least 50 statues of Martin King around the world. Whether I bother to memorize is this. There's one in North Miami Beach, Florida, one in Boston, Massachusetts, one in Amsterdam, Netherlands. And let me tell you this, and listen carefully. The person you call Martin King, that was not his name when he was born. He was born as Michael. This is what happened, from what I read. His family were in Germany, Turkey. I'm talking about the book of Matt. And their mind was crossed from Martin Luther.
All right, so there's Martin Luther King. He's kind of lit in a weird way where his face is not lit up. That's an error. And then behind him, he's keeping an eye on the Jefferson Memorial, which is across the tidal basin for us here.
Do not drop your phone.
Jeanette says, don't drop my phone, that was not my plan, but
Like I said, gravity works extra hard near me.
okay. Did you say I should or shouldn't drop the phone?
Should not.
Should not
Should
drop.
not.
Okay, I was confused. Any ducks? Not seeing any ducks. If they're asleep.
Jerry Carter, Land said he'd give anyone a tour. Just email him.
That's true. You have to show up.
Well,
Like-
yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah, that's. You're gonna move on up and visit the Jefferson Memorial. I hear you quiet. We gotta make a decision there. It's on the other side of the tidal basin. See it there. Jefferson Memorial.
Kind of want to see it in the daylight because that's what I always say to you, and you only ever come here at night.
We've come here during the day. We came here during the day during the Cherry Blossom Festival. The cherry blossoms were all
But the
out.
walk wasn't. What do you call it?
Precarious.
Fraught and precarious. Yes.
Yeah. Well, do
So
you
how
want a
come?
fraught and precarious walk, or do you want a not fraught and precarious walk?
There's 2 options.
Well, there's different ways to do it, I suppose.
I just remember the precarious one.
Yeah.
I've only
well,
seen it at night.
we
I think.
could. I mean, you fall in, you fall in. Sometimes it happens. It's not that deep. How deep is the tidal basin's like? It's like 5 feet deep. You could probably stand if you had to.
Swim. I'm a
You
good
could-
swimmer.
Well, yeah, we could swim. We could just take a dash across the. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, probably illegal, but I don't know. Is it legal or illegal to swim in the tidal basin? I've never seen anybody do it.
Lurky, I finally get to talk to you.
Lorky, thanks for the 3 ducks, Lorky. What's going on, Lorky? Oh, now Nightbot is Following up with ducks. Where's the subtitle basin?
That's a good question.
I think they're reflecting pools with subtitle basins. If there's a crime, Land's superhero will kick in.
Well, he's already wearing the duck suit, so.
Yeah, Duckman.
Lurky, this is Jeanette. You got a hi for me?
Maybe Lurky's confused and thought you were Quiet Castle.
He might have. I flew to DC, 2 flights from Nebraska. First time flying in 45 plus years.
I should have lent you a ducksie so you could have flown without the plane.
That would have been nice. I enjoyed the plane ride. I did not enjoy setting up to take the plane ride. All the paperwork and making sure you do this and how much does your suitcase weigh, and now I know how much I weigh and I don't want to know that. The scale lies. We're just going to say that. The scale lies.
What about all the knives and contraband and whatnot that you tried to take through security?
Oh yeah, there was that. They did kick somebody off the first flight. Apparently the plane weighed too much.
Maybe that person weighed too much.
The plane was fat as well as me, my suitcase and me.
Maybe they should have had everyone on the plane like run a couple miles to just shave off a few pounds. And then they could have made up for the one person.
Fish sticks for supper. I think there most certainly has to be by how it smells.
It's pretty. It's reflective.
It is very pretty. Again, the camera does not do it justice, you guys.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. Maybe I'll like
It's not your fault.
get a
It's
really
just, I don't care
fancy
how
camera.
fancy your camera is. There's no way it can do it justice. Is that a United?
That one I can't tell.
Oh,
It's banking.
I love the banking.
That lands
The
okay.
banking was fun. Norman Patterson, if you're still here, if you ever take me up in a flight, definitely we got to do lots of banking.
I was doing a lot of banking the end of last week. I didn't find it all that fun. Just trying to get them to open up a money market account.
You have to give them money for that.
Well, I had the money, just wasn't earning any interest. It's like I need, put it in an interest-earning money market account.
Yeah. That would be good.
I mean, it was a productive call. It just wasn't that fun. So I'm glad you found banking fun.
I actually kind of do. It's weird.
Bankers are usually very friendly because they want your business.
Yes.
Kind of nice. It's very it's ASMR. So what is the most positive, surprising thing about DC so far, Jeanette?
It's not surprising, but the positive thing is you. A surprising positive thing.
Well, you could have shut
would
up and I
say-
was like a real asshole.
I would say how friendly people were. I always got the impression that people aren't as friendly, but they really, really are. The hotel lady was great. The people at the airport were awesome. I've met National Guard. They were cool. They took selfies with me. Well, not selfies. One of them took a picture of us all together. I met some FBI police and regular police.
Yeah, those pictures are going up on a most wanted poster now. They're printing them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I sent the pictures to my mother because she said was worried about me going to DC alone and didn't think I'd be safe. So every time I can take a picture of a police, I send it to my mother.
John Celeste says in the 1960s I could buy a ticket from Buffalo to Chicago and just not get off the plane. Continued to Tucson. So I assume the plane must have continued on from Chicago to Tucson. Security was slack in those days. I think you'd probably be like arrested for federal crimes now if you tried to do that.
I don't think you could. I stayed on last. The last plane, the one that landed in DC, was kind of a madhouse of people almost rudely pulling down their bags. And I thought I wanted no part of that, so I just sat in my seat till everybody else was off. And by that time, the cleaning crew was already in there and starting to clean, and most definitely wanted me out of their way.
You should have offered to help them.
I actually considered it. I like cleaning.
Villaginac is saying it's safe here, but not in the United Kingdom. I mean, the United Kingdom is mostly safe. I bet statistically it's safer than DC.
Jerry Carter, it's not at all scary to be here. I kind of thought, I would say, yeah, I kind of thought it might too. But I don't feel any threat, and there is so much security around.
That's the part that probably doesn't come through in the videos normally, is especially on the National Mall, like how much security and sort of lurking police presence there is.
There was one inside the Lincoln Memorial, like just off to the side of President Lincoln's statue. I went and thanked him. Land went the other direction. We met up after.
Before 9/11, used to carry pocket knives in my briefcase, says Spyman. In the coach section, no problem. Security said as long as the blades were under 3.5 inches, I could have as many as I wanted. How many blades are you carrying?
Lurky, yes, they did allow me to bring my crochet hooks on the plane. I just brought plastic and wooden ones is all. I did not bring any of my metal ones. I wasn't sure if they would let me. I need to step away a minute.
So this is the Martin Luther King. So I don't have the chat with me. So when I started the video today, it was doing the thing where I can't do the chat. Like, it's not showing me the chat. It's been a recurring thing, not always, but sometimes on YouTube. It's not showing me the chat. So I don't know what you guys are saying right now. You could say anything at all in the chat right now. But Jeanette's been, since we're tag teaming this has been great. So I have a whole separate chat person. But Jeanette had to step away for a second, so I feel like I'm going blind here. I'm streaming blind here at the base of Martin Luther King. This is his granite. Oh yeah, this is a granite memorial. You can see the little spots. Those are not bugs. It's a granite memorial. It's a giant hunk of stone. They carved the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial out of. So I don't even know what's in the news right now. I have no idea. I checked briefly, but it didn't seem like anything of particular consequence. So Maybe we're bombing the smithereens out of Iran. Maybe Iran's bombing the smithereens out of us. I don't know. And I don't know. Maybe Anthony Fauci's in more trouble. I don't know. They'll turn their flashlights on here. Oh, it's like a lurking underwater orb. I feel like I've been running blind here without the chat.
I know, I'm sorry. I realized that as I walked away. Sorry, guys, I got a phone call and wanted to make sure nothing was wrong at home. We're all good.
When get room in DC, look for room. Has an gun safe. Not a gym on 5th floor. So the 5th floor has a gun safe. No, I think the hotels tend to have gyms.
My hotel has a gym and a pool, neither of which will I be using. It has a gun safe. Well, it has a safe. You could probably put a gun in there. It's big enough.
Keep on your toes. You're not in Nebraska anymore.
That was one of my concerns, John Celeste, and that was something I had shared with Land, is that I won't have the awareness that I ought to have, that he would have, of situations around me, the situational awareness. Because in Nebraska, it is not needed, for the most part.
Is it like the Wizard of Oz, where like now everything's in color and it's...
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Aha, aha, ha ha, ha ha. No, aha, ha ha. It says Jeanette. Many hotels have a gym. Amazing how many people have that name and work at a hotel. Well, it's like about the right age bracket for people that work at hotels. Like in 30 years, there won't be many gyms working at hotels anymore, because gym kind of has fallen by the wayside as the name. But they probably have a lot of like Noahs and Connors and...
Really?
Well, like 30 years working at hotels. Like their 50s
So-
and 60s.
The kids now would be named Noah and Connor?
Yeah, there's lots of Noahs now. Lots of Connors, lots of Emmas, Avas.
Wow. No, none of those are popular in Nebraska.
What's popular in Nebraska?
James is still popular in Nebraska.
Do they call him Jim?
Evan.
Yeah,
No,
Evan.
James.
Evan's pretty ubiquitous.
The ones
yeah.
I know are James.
Okay.
I don't know any Jims. I know a bunch of James. Evan, Matthew's becoming back. Michael's a good name, but I haven't seen any Michaels lately.
No, Michael's not as popular anymore. Michael was popular for a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what about like, well, Hunter kind of came and went. Mason was popular there for a minute.
Jackson.
And then a Jackson with an X.
Yep.
Caleb.
Tucker. Popular.
Yep. Muhammad is getting real popular.
I missed John's comment. Yeah, Dorothy's from Kansas. I'm from Nebraska.
Yeah, they're both in the same general vicinity.
Yeah, pretty much. Same terrain.
I was surprised Kansas was as hilly as it was.
Yes. Nebraska only has, well, my part of Nebraska only has hills if there's a valley. You know, if the creek cut down or the river cut down, then you go downhill to the bottom and back up again, and that was it. Those are your hills.
You think Tucker's going to run for president? I don't know. I don't think it's like really going to get off the ground if Tucker Carlson runs for president.
He's dropping, what did he call a manifesto, which I thought was only what villains did, but apparently...
Yeah, I thought that's like what school shooters do.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently he did one.
Maybe Tucker could like pair up with AOC and they could run as a ticket together.
Don't they hate each other?
Yeah.
Okay, thought so.
Yeah, but like America hates itself, so like we all hate each other.
Yep, my screen did. Still on live chat.
Far western Nebraska has lots of hills and lots of deer as well.
Yep. Pretty much all of Nebraska has deer.
I think Tucker pooped in his hat.
You? This was info I did not need, Lurky.
I think if I really had to go, I would just like find a bush or something. The hat seems like a pretty messy option.
Agreed. I don't call anything a holler.
That's like a Kentucky thing.
Yeah.
Down in the holler. You gotta have mountains to have a holler.
Yeah, I definitely don't have mountains in Nebraska.
Like a holler is like the narrow valley in a mountain. You don't get very good cell reception down there. Lots of little old mining towns in West Virginia and Kentucky down in little hollers.
Why are we cussing hot quiet? I missed it. I get the poo comment, I don't get the holy comment. Did I miss something?
There's usually not that much vulgarity in our chats.
I know, there needs to be more.
Okay, for like the next 30 seconds, everyone type the most vulgar thing you can possibly think of that's within the rules.
There's rules?
Well, there's limits to what I'm asking for here.
Fine.
I mean, don't get our channel banned.
Well, yeah. I didn't know cuss words would do that.
No, I'm saying like
do
keep
know-
it to the cuss words, like
Yeah.
derogatory
No.
slurs and whatnot. Let's
No,
not
no,
do that stuff.
No.
But like cuss words for the next 30 seconds, everybody
What's your
just
favorite
go.
cuss word,
Favorite
everybody?
cuss word, just spit it out.
I don't think I can. There were kids around. I don't know if there still are.
You scream it loud enough, you can get away with anything. Crazy person always controls the room.
True. That is very true.
That's like,
Mystery light.
yeah, this is creepy. Something's coming around the bend.
She'll be coming round the mountain. Here she comes.
What is it, National Guard? It's National Guard troops. Wow, we're not doing a very good job here.
We really are not.
Crap.
I'm always amazed at the lack of cussing, considering how many of you guys served.
That's a good question. Looks like a helicopter. I think they stopped doing that at night after that crash last year.
I thought that's what you'd said. Yeah, that's one we can't use, I'm pretty sure.
Fiddlesticks?
No. Wills.
Okay, Will's to. Wow, that's okay. Will.
Good job, though, Will.
Okay. Golly gee whiz. 4 exclamation points. so we should probably start doing it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start moving here. We're gonna follow this kid on the scooter, see where he goes. Okay, we're gonna take a creepy walk here under the trees.
Lurky says the closest thing to a cuss word my wife has ever said is "oh dirt."
Oh, dirt. See, I find like the almost cuss words to be very unsatisfying. Like, I'd rather just not use anything than say like fudge. Okay, if we fall in, if we both fall in, and it seems like we're both dead, somebody call somebody or something.
Ah, I see.
Oh, this is nothing.
But normally I can't see it on the chat. All I see is you know,
Well,
dodging and weaving and
as you can
complaining
see, like,
and I know it's bad, but I can't see it.
the cameras doesn't pick up very much of the actual reality of this situation. Like, okay, that sounds like a helicopter.
Yeah. That's the
Very
first
low
one I've seen
helicopter.
here.
Man,
Very cool. So is this side the creepy side or the nice side?
no, this is the nice side.
This is the nice side.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably avoid the worst edge.
All right. I want to see it in the daylight though.
Well, we can still do it.
Thank you guys for serving and for being here.
Thank you for your support.
You too, ma'am. Sorry.
Y'all be safe. Have a nice day.
Lots of love. Apparently when Lurky's wife says, "oh, dirt," you better beware.
What's what happens? Like when she sounds like she's angry, she's saying "oh dirt," then what? Then what happens?
I would assume Lurky ducks.
Oh, we get like,
Oh, we're turning.
well, we gotta see the FDR memorial.
Oh, okay.
So on the way to the Jefferson, there's the memorial to Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who served for 1,000 years as president. And this memorial takes visitors through the journey of his presidency. It's a little dark right now. See a little bit of the surface here.
Yeah.
Limestone, I think.
Quartz, wouldn't it be?
Quartz.
Hey, isn't that what sparkly? Chat, anyone in chat know what sparkly means?
It is very sparkly. Still, we could just barely catch that
Yeah, you can see it.
at night. Yeah.
Chat, you guys are literally lighting my feet because I'm holding my phone open to see the chat. And so sometimes I turn it around to shine it on the ground so I can see where I'm going.
Turn on flashlights.
I considered, but
So,
you know, it's really cool to hear fountains and not be able to see them yet. It's kind of cool.
a little fountain over here. FDR quote. And here he is doing a fireside chat to the nation during the Great Depression, telling everyone why we need, Medicare and stuff like that, Social Security. Or is this, no, this is like an ordinary American listening to the fireside chat, I guess. And then during the Great Depression, they also had the red lines. So these people are lined up, ill-nourished, as they say, ill-housed, ill-clad, ill-nourished, lining up for food from the government. And as you can see, they are not super happy about it. More people living in a ill-suited house. During the perils of despair.
I don't know, because it's March, and then we go to a very popular school, they're gonna be like,
Sparkles really showed up and came around the corner.
We have more fountains. Hard to see the darkness here. Planes landing here late at night in DC. After 9/11, they put a pretty strict moratorium on how late planes could land in DC, but I think they've kind of let that go.
It's filled with fountains.
So I guess we're up to 1940 here, where FDR is trying to keep America out of the war, saying, "I hate war." But the war came anyway. I have seen war, I hate war. Blood running from the wounded, dead in the mud, cities destroyed, children starving, the agony of mothers, wives. By this point, of course, FDR fully in a wheelchair. This is his dog. Bigger, less refined pieces of stone at this point. Bigger and chunkier. Future generations will know that here in the middle of the 20th century, there came a time when men of goodwill fought a way to unite and produce and fight, destroy the forces of ignorance, intolerance, and slavery and war. FDR isn't quite the orator that Abraham Lincoln was, but he has his moments. This memorial is designed to be kind of endless, like his presidency. There's Eleanor Roosevelt, one of the most famous of the first ladies. War must never be sought nor used, but coaxed and preserved. Moniker. What's that? Oh, a cone. Can't really see the cone, though. So there's a great big fountain. Can't really see it because it's dark. We're trying. Still not much. Just a little bit of water. But you can hear it. It's loud. Fountain. Stuck in a raging river. Okay, I think that's the end of it.
Nope.
Well, these are just, yeah, this is just little support areas.
Garbage. Couldn't figure out what it was.
Ah, it's okay. We got cones over here. We have a garbage can.
Oh, here.
All right.
When James watches later.
Okay. We gotta do this. This is Jeanette officially kicking a cone.
That's for you, James.
I'll do it too. Okay, here we go. Wow. It was satisfying. Seems to be where all the National Guard are hanging out tonight. It's back here.
White says it sounds like an entire case of fizzy water was open.
Yeah, something like that. Very fizzy.
Yes.
Raging torrent of fizzy water. All right, so now we've made our way through FDR. Well, we're none of this stuff is really in chronological order. We went from Martin Luther King, or we went from Abraham Lincoln to Vietnam to Korea to Martin Luther King, well, to World War I, to Martin Luther King, to FDR, and now we're making our way in the direction of Thomas Jefferson.
Stabilizers are for wusses.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nobody wants to not get sick while they're watching a video.
Somewhere, Bland never posts it again. There's a video of him running through a wooded area and holding a camera and videoing while running and panning it around. It is the most dizzying, jarring. It makes these streams look like the most steady thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, well, that was an actual old school digital camera.
It was hilarious.
Very lonely, mysterious, dark woods late at night. But Thomas Jefferson is illuminating the way over there, and we're going to try to find our way to him, if we can. Or maybe we'll hit a dead end.
Is that a bridge?
Yes. Yeah,
Nifty.
we got to cross a bridge.
Are there trolls?
I've never looked under the bridge. I don't want to know what's down there. That bridge is the gateway to the Seaway. The Potomac River is out there. Goes under this bridge. Becomes the tidal basin. The tidal basin eventually has some pipes that feed the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool. The Potomac River goes into the ocean. The ocean goes to Europe and Africa and places like that, which means basically Africa is providing the water for the reflecting pool, kind of. All right, what a interesting view of DC here from atop the bridge. You get a little bit of the Jefferson and the Washington Monument in the same shot. Unusual. And this way you get the Potomac River. It's the Iwo Jima Memorial over there. Those little kind of bamboo spikes.
That's near Arlington?
Yeah.
That's a...
Did it survive?
I think so. Told you, gravity works extra well around me. Moniker says duck feet are hard to walk in.
Yeah, well, they're easy to swim in, though. Probably would have been quicker if we just swam this whole journey. It's the George Mason Memorial over there. It's kind of a second-rate memorial as they go. I don't think I've been over to the Jefferson since they reopened this path. Usually this...
Lightning.
Uh-oh.
Or clouds thick enough that that would have been lightning.
Could have been. Not hard to tell. Usually this path is full of geese. We've been chased quite aggressively by geese along this path in the past. Okay, stick with us. We're almost here at the Jefferson Memorial, capstone of our journey here tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us live, Jeanette and Land together. DC, imagine that. Who would have guessed 6 years ago that we would be where we are today? Oh, that is definitely lightning.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have to take shelter under the Jefferson. Where's the lightning coming from, though? There's not that many clouds in the sky.
Yeah, it came from directly behind us, pretty much, over your left shoulder there.
They're coming for us.
Yep. Which way do storms move here?
That way. Left to right.
Ah,
They come from over there, over this way. For the most part.
gotcha.
Thank you.
You know, at some point I'm going to thank the same group twice.
Yeah, there seems to be a ton of National Guard troops out here, like by the
Ducks.
tidal basin. There's ducks.
Ducks.
Okay, we got some ducks. Is it ducklings? It's just adult ducks. Let's see. Hi, ducks. What are you guys doing? You just hanging out here? Doing duck stuff? Yeah, you just can't really see on the video, even with the flashlight.
Even with the flashlight, man.
Oh, there you go. You guys can see. Okay, there's. You can see the ducks. Quack, 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 quack. They're like synchronized. A lot of duck butts. Oh, they're
Moniker says one little storm is heading towards Silver Springs.
But not DC.
I don't know.
Should check the radar.
Yeah.
It's easy. Man, it's like a lot of lightning for one little storm.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I have no idea where DC is on the map. So, pinch and poke away. You want it in motion?
Yeah. Okay, seems like it's not imminent. You got scooter people coming. They come.
The lightning's on the left.
This is the Lincoln Memorial over that direction. And Washington Monument.
No, quiet. AC is not better than DC. AC sucks. I hate AC.
Oh, I like AC.
It's too cold.
No, AC is like the whole reason we can have like a pleasant existence.
I lived like 50 years without it.
Yeah, Europe's living without it now, and it's like miserable for them.
Yeah. We live in cities. They need to all move to farms.
It's another UFO.
Ooh, UFOs.
Uh-oh, it's coming right for us.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my
Is that
God.
the copter again?
What the hell?
No, that's a plane.
Well, seems like a UFO to me.
On the screen, it does look like a UFO.
It's like speeding up.
Wyatt says, no, Moniker says it's about 10 miles west of the tidal basin area, still looks to be skirting the north of it.
I think it's a Delta. It's a Delta UFO. Appreciate the weather updates, everyone. Very helpful since we're like kind of in a somewhat precarious, stranded position. More National Guard. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
What if they just come to hang out here, like, late at night?
Job perfect. get overtime if they do this. That'd be awesome.
Just to go see the memorials and get paid for it.
Uh-huh.
There was like a bar in town
Alright, so we are here, finally, at the base of the Jefferson Memorial. This is not quite as many stairs up as the Lincoln Memorial. It has quite a majestic vista. And it's hard to see at night, but you can see here Martin Luther King is directly on axis to the Lincoln Memorial from the Jefferson. Oh, more lightning.
Oh, quiet. That's a good one. Top one.
Okay. If my last name was Tricity and I was running for office, my signs would say elect Tricity. Well,
Nice.
that does require having a very specific name.
For once, it's my fault he's slow to respond to chat because I'm the one holding the phone that has the chat on it.
I have no idea what anybody's saying or thinking. Feels very naked.
Dang.
So, at the Jefferson Memorial, these are Ionic columns, not fluted columns, not Corinthian columns. Very Romanesque memorial. Very Pantheon-like. And you can see directly, Thomas Jefferson's looking directly at the White House there, which still has its lights on, believe it or not. And like directly into the Lincoln bedroom.
New storms are forming near.
Fort Totten.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, hold the phone. Oh, you are. Nice. We both are, actually.
And there is Thomas Jefferson.
Brian wants to know if there's quotes from Jefferson around that memorial as well.
There are. So Jefferson is more long-winded than Lincoln. So his quotes, they're not actually quite as beautiful prose as Lincoln's, but it's a pretty significant one here. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, we solemnly publish and declare that these colonies are, and of right, ought to be free and independent states. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Are the words that establish the United States of America.
This is Moniker's favorite.
Of the memorials?
Looks like it.
Well, Jeanette, you've been to several memorials here so far.
Yes.
Which one has resonated the most to you?
Was that one we just went to with all the fountains and the big blocks?
That was FDR.
FDR. I liked the big blocks. I liked how it looked. But
It's definitely, it's like, that's a very different kind of memorial.
it's really hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
Ah, the one we stopped at earlier with everybody having weapons.
Oh, Freedom Plaza.
There we go.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Every single statue in there has a weapon, guys. I just love it.
I'm sure the second Donald Trump is out of office, that will get undone in its current format. So you gotta enjoy it now.
And John Celeste mentioned that. Enjoy it while it lasts. And some of the others.
Yeah.
Lincoln is quiet.
Yeah, I think the Lincoln is probably the most, like, bears the most gravitas of all the memorials. This one's cool though.
I have pictures for you from the World War II Memorial Quiet. If you guys aren't on the Discord, get on the Discord because I will post some of these pictures on there.
Yes, lots to come on the Discord, guys. So make sure you're on the Discord if you're not there. If you can't find the Discord, the link is in the description here.
That way's all the monuments. What's this way?
Not really very much. This
A busy road.
Yeah, it's a busy road. The Potomac River kind of curls around from our right, and then there's like an overpass down here. And then the river sort of curls back this way. And there's not really a lot to see out this side. This is giant steps down.
Oh wow, yeah.
But yeah, there's really nothing to see out this way. Eventually the river curls around to the left, and there is a very nice waterfront area called the Wharf, which sort of peels down that way, but it's another 10 or 15-minute walk through some pretty, under a bunch of highways to get there. So this is always kind of historically kind of at the end of the monuments. The beginning of just a whole bunch of infrastructure. Lightning.
Good night, Lurky. We'll catch you next time. He's leaving tonight.
Yeah, Lurky, thanks for hanging out with us.
Ooh, thunder now too.
Uh-oh.
Monica wants you to risk your life and go get pictures of the lightning behind the memorials.
Well, we got a little
I think
bit.
I'm about walked out for tonight, Monica.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what our next step is gonna be here.
I can't wait to look at my phone and see how many steps I did today. Looks like a
Did you have to
There's the view back over Washington. All of its majesty.
And to the right is the messy pathway, apparently.
Yes, right is the messy pathway.
Why, it says our next stop is probably forward.
Well,
I don't know. I've been walking backwards part of the time.
could be backwards. I think the next stop is a really, like just a really nice swim right across this narrowest part of the tidal basin. Swim right toward the Washington Monument. And Jeanette's gonna go first.
I love swimming. I don't mind swimming in this. I don't like swimming in pools.
I would think I'd rather swim in a pool.
See if we can figure it.
Problem with Democrats: use the Constitution to get power, okay? Then want to change it, become something called Cancel Culture Club partisans. Yes, I see what you did there, Village Neck, with the CCCP.
I missed it. Good one. Knew there was something about it. I just couldn't figure out what.
Well, you know, take your pick, the CCP or the CCCP. We want the Soviets or we want the Chinese to be in charge. Aha. Haha.
It's another alien.
More aliens. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit that light pole. No, maybe he's okay. Wow, okay, there we go. You wanted lightning, we got some lightning.
No, it's my vacation quiet. I'm in charge, not Charles. That was weird. The way you went up like that.
Yeah.
that was an interesting effect.
Hi, Tom.
Clearing out.
Well, what do you think? Should we find our way out of here?
I think so. Which way's out?
Well, we could go through the spooky wooded edge thing, or find out where the actual vehicular entrance to this place is. Probably somewhere.
Do what now?
Well,
You faced away, remember?
There is like a vehicular entrance somewhere
Really?
to this. I don't know where it is though. I'm gonna find it.
Tempting.
All right, so we've seen a lot of DC here. Any like what is your summary thought here, Jeanette?
Distances are deceiving, not just in how far away something is, but how tall everything is, how wide. I think the screen, watching either on our phones or our laptops, it doesn't seem as real or as large as they actually are. There's a large world out here to look at.
Camera only can capture bits and pieces of it, and there's a whole big sky thing all around us. So, yeah, well, thanks guys for hanging out with us. We've taken a bit of a journey here, put in a lot of steps. I don't know if you guys were taking steps with us at home, but at least Jeanette and I put in a lot of steps. So if you haven't dropped a like or subscribe in the video, make sure to do that. The likes help us out with YouTube. The subscribes help you guys know when we're on. Check our description. That's the link to our Discord, our Duck Fund, and our sister channel, Land Ducks International. Okay, tonight's winner is Jeanette. Jeanette wins all 3 cents. Congratulations, Jeanette. Yeah, really, really awesome.
Pretty sure that was rigged.
Yeah, I don't, did the bot pick that or did?
Quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. Something seems fishy
Yep.
about that. But it makes sense. It makes sense. And we had a really nice full house of mods here, even with Jeanette in the in-person crew. So thanks guys for hanging out with us. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone else for touring DC. You guys have toured DC with us before, but it's a little different. It's a little surreal.
It's great having you guys with me touring it.
Everything is rigged in DC. Yeah, in some ways. All right. Well, Jeanette and I got to figure out a way home, so we're going to sign off for now. Figure out what our next adventure is going to be, and rejoin you guys at some point. So keep your phones on and your YouTube bell at the ready here.
Hey, Calming the Chaos. You'll have to go back and watch.
So there's always somebody that comes on, like right at the very last second.
Yep.
So I think it's tactical. Calming, hi.
I did, Calming. It's awesome.
Calming, there's a lot of lightning here in DC. Can you do something about that? You're the Calming the Chaos person. The Spider-Man movie. The new one? Is there a new one? I don't know. All right, well, Calming, sorry to give you a 5-second stream, but you can go back and watch. We'll come back. We'll come back, do more exciting stuff. We're gonna figure out what's going on with this flashing police light over here in front of the White House. All right, well.
When you go back and watch the stream, leave a comment.
Yeah, go back and leave comments. Make a whole bunch of dummy accounts and make comments. Actually, don't do that. That's probably against the rules, but wink, wink. Anyway, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't be strangers. We'll be back. This is Land and Jeanette.
Good night, guys.
All right, guys.
Oh, I didn't even know they did.
Have a good night.